Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today will be a requested video on the steps to join the British Army. Now I have received a few questions on joining the army, and I just thought that I'd make a general video on each step by step that you need to take in joining, instead of just replying to each individual. At least the information will be up and people can access the information when they're ready. And guys, it's quite useful, so please bear in mind, the military is not for everyone. You need to have, you know, it's not easy training wise, so it's up to an individual preference. And if it's something that you'd want to do, I would definitely recommend for those who are willing and able. So guys, come with me as I take you through the step-by-step process in joining the British Army. Welcome back. So the first thing you'll need to do is visit the British Army website, which I'll put in the link description box below, and it will also be on the screen. And basically what you do is register your interest, and it is a short questionnaire on your interests and who you are, and most importantly your age, because in the army there is a cutoff age. So I think it's from 16 to 32, and once you're above the age of 32, then you're no longer eligible to join the British Army. So it's basically an eligibility form, and it just saves you wasting your time in doing the full application form. So it will tell you straight away if you're eligible or not to join the British Army. So step 2, guys, and you would have known from step 1 if you're eligible to progress to the next stage. And in stage 2, what you basically do is complete the full application form, and I'll put that on the screen again so you can see exactly what it looks like, because some people might find it difficult to navigate through the British Army site. So again, I'll put it on the screen, and especially because this is mainly for Jamaican citizens who wants to join from Jamaica. So I'll put that on the screen for you guys to see what the application form would look like. And once you've done the application form, then I'll take you through to the next stage. In step 2, you'd basically complete the full application form, which will take you about 10 minutes to complete. And I think they give you a 15 minutes window to complete this form. And if you haven't completed it within 15 minutes, the system automatically reboots, and then you have to start over. So you guys want to make sure you do this part of the application process very quickly and submit it to move on to the next stage. So guys, the next step / stage would be for you to complete your medical questionnaire. Now this form is quite long, so you'd want to make sure that you're on it. As soon as you get this form, you start to fill it out, and of course you need to take this to your doctor for your doctor to put all your medical history on it, and this can take some time. So guys, I forgot to mention that when it comes on to joining the military, how long it takes is really dependent on you. So the quicker you can get stuff done and sent back to them, then the quicker you'll be able to join. And again, in joining the military, it's a case-by-case scenario. So it's not, one size does not fit all. So your application will not be dealt in the same way someone else's application is dealt with, because there are different varying factors. It's about, for example, maybe they want more male in that role. It's about the roles that you choose as well, because in the military there's so many different roles, i.e. medical assistant, combat technician. So combat medical technician, is it CMT? We call it CMT here. The combat medical technician. And I think so there's some roles that are not open to Commonwealth, and of course obviously because of security reasons, but there are roles like CMT, which is combat medical technician. I think you can do medical assistant, you can do also, I think you can do dental assistant. So there are various roles, guys, and again you'll find these roles on the British Army website, which will be, the link will be in the description box below. So these are some of the roles that you have to choose from what you want to do. So a lot of people think that joining the military is just going to join the military and then you go and do training and then you go to war. It doesn't work like that. There's a job that you do day to day. So for example, it's just like any other job where you have doctors, nurses, stuff like that. It's like any other job where you're doing that on a day-to-day basis, that you can be placed in a hospital, you can be placed in a supplier chain. So there are various things that you will be doing. So you have a day-to-day job, guys. So you have to bear that in mind, that it's not just about fighting wars and stuff like that. There's not much conflict going on at the moment anyway. But most of the jobs they're not conflict. You're not in conflict, or you're not put at that stage where you're more at risk. So again, the military has become so modernized, so things are quite different at the moment. And with the EE, with the UK leaving the EE, makes things different as well. So again, it's just about, and the website is always improving, so it's just about checking on the website to see what's the latest and what is going on at the current moment. But guys, just bear in mind that it goes as fast as you go, and again, sometimes it depends on the individual and what are some of the criteria or what they're looking for at that given moment. So guys, once you've completed your medical form and you've gotten your doctor to sign off everything that you need to sign off, you send that, and that is the final stage that you would be responsible for as a Jamaican citizen. So what you do, once you send that medical form off, then you'd have to wait, and this now is where it can take some time, and it depends again. So this can take a few months, take a few weeks. It varies, guys. Some people get in so quickly, some people not. So again, it's a matter of having patience and knowing that once your name, because they have a list and they have to work down the chain. And again, it depends on which job you choose. So for example, if there's a job like medical assistant, they need a lot of medical assistant, you'll be able to get in quicker, because then they need to fill those spots at the time. So again, guys, it's about the job you choose, it's about individual, and it's about also what the demand is at the moment. So once you've sent back your medical form, then everything is left up to the military, and you're now waiting for the military to call you for a place at selection center. And once you get that place of selection center, this is where a lot of people have asked me, like, how do we come to the UK if you don't have a visa? So this is the time where, so all of the correspondence that you'd have had with the military, you'd save those up, put them down, and then once you get your letter to say that we're inviting you to attend the selection center, then you take that letter to the British Embassy, where you'd apply for your visa. Now guys, the army is not responsible for your visa or none of that until you get a place on basic training. That's where you start getting paid. But before that, everything you have to pay for. So once you get that letter from the army, which I think is a great step, once you get a letter from the army to say that you are being invited to come for an interview at a selection center, then you need to go and get your visa, and they'll tell you that you should go and apply for your visa, but they'll not help you. What will help you is the letter that they send you. So that letter should afford you the opportunity to come. Usually you'll definitely get through to come because of that letter. So that letter will say, okay, we're inviting, for example, we're inviting Mayan to come to the UK to attend a selection center. You take that letter along with your other supporting documents to the embassy, and of course you apply for your visa, and more than likely you'll get the visa, because that letter is very powerful, guys. So that would afford you the opportunity. So guys, and once you come, the rest is history. So that's another story, because once you come to the UK for selection center, the rest is history, and then it's just continue down the chain until you get your spot onto basic training. And once you start basic training, then of course you will be getting a salary while training. Now guys, I forgot to mention that to come to the UK you need a sponsor. So all that works is, if you're going to apply for the military, you need someone who lives in the UK that can vouch for you as a sponsor. Because remember, when you come to the UK, you're not technically in the army yet, because you have to go through a selection process. And selection is where you have to be tested for your fitness and how fit you are in order for them to select you. So again guys, if you really want to join the army, you have to make sure that you're exercising, you're fit and well, and that is very important. So you will have to have someone who is in the UK to vouch for you, so someone to say that I am this individual's sponsor. All they need to do is provide their name and an address. And I think also that when you're doing a visa, a bank statement, it's like someone applying for you but indirectly. So it's like to say that I'm going to stay at this person's house until I pass selection, and selection usually is not that long. So guys, just someone to just have your back for that little period of time in order for you to get through to selection. And once you're finished selection and you've been successful in your selection process, then you're under the army's umbrella. So you're no longer having to rely on anyone. You'll be in training. The army will take care of you, food, shelter, everything. And again, guys, it's a great opportunity. So those are the steps in joining the military, and I hope they're useful to you guys. I hope, you know, it's something that you think about, because it's a great opportunity. It has helped me, and I'm sure it can help so many other people. So guys, those were the steps in joining the British Army from the Caribbean. Now, in different Caribbean islands, it's quite different. So I'm just focusing on Jamaicans at the moment, because I believe in some Caribbean island like St. Vincent, the army actually goes to St. Vincent to recruit, but they don't recruit from Jamaica. You have to apply, or you have to come to the UK and apply. But again, guys, so this is mainly for Jamaicans to know that the opportunity is there, because I didn't know that there was an opportunity like this, and you know, sadly so, there was an opportunity. So guys, and I found out, you know, God works in mysterious ways. But guys, that's basically the gist of it. So if you have any questions, you can just send me, inbox me, ask me any further questions that you want. Also, I put the link to the website so you can go on and read. You need to read a lot, read on the job roles that you want to do. And of course, guys, it's a great opportunity. It's the easiest way to come to the UK. And of course, you can, the army will send you back to school. You get your maths, English, certain things. And there's so many opportunities. You can get a degree out of the military, because they do nursing degree. They do so many different degrees that you can get out of the military. And these degree programs are free, guys. The military will fund your degree program. And guys, I'm just telling you, it's just wonderful. It's just amazing. It's not easy though. The training is not easy. It's a lot of hard work that goes into it. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. But guys, whatever you want, as my grandmother would always say, if you want good, your nose has to run. So guys, that is all I have to say about that. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to inbox me and ask me any questions, plus whatever it is that you want to know. And guys, as always, it was lovely chatting with you. It was lovely I've been, you know, telling you about what the military entails and stuff like that. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And remember that in all things, you know, once you put God in the middle, you shall reach far. So what is to be will be, and I believe that. So guys, jump on it. It's a great opportunity. Look into it. If it's not something that you're not sure about yet, just jump on it. Nothing try, nothing done, guys. So I hope that loads of my Jamaican people will jump on this opportunity, because again, like I said, if you serve 4 years in the military, you're eligible for your British passport, guys. You know, that's great. Think about it. And we know, you know, the economy of Jamaica is not so great in terms of us as young people. So wherever we can get it, we have to just go and, you know, fight for what we want. So guys, this is one way where you can. And again, the army doesn't even ask for so many qualifications. Some people don't even have to have qualification. You just need to be able to read and to write. And basically that's it. But some jobs will require a maths and English, but then there's some jobs that doesn't really require that. So again, it just varies. So guys, you can check the link in my description. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. As always, Godspeed.